just going to ask GPT the question. So that worries me for the next generation coming through, and for organizational culture as well, right? Because the problem is a lot of the junior guys coming through, like they feel they don't have to learn, because why do I need to learn? I'll just ask GPT or my favorite, LLM platform, and it gives me the answer. And something that so they're missing that proactive, exploratory learning, because everything's reactive and instantaneous. So I love asking. I did a bunch of interviews this week for some junior candidates, and what book are you reading right now? Well, how to read a book? I know we had this conversation. I know if you took your camera that way, you'll see a whole bunch of books lined up on the shelf, and they're very similar to the books I have on my shelf over there. I'm just going to ask GPT the question. So that worries me for the next generation coming through, and for organizational culture as well, right? If you want to build an innovation culture, you need to build that proactive learning, that experimentation, and that inquisition in terms of how people operate and behave.
From having a 20-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 13-year-old, they're jet skiers, meaning they can get across a lot of information very, very quickly, but they're not pearl divers, which I think age and experience brings. So if you're good at skimming a lot of information, you've got to be able to learn how to go deep, really deep, and give contemplation and consideration, because one without the other will produce a generation where you're going to make some mistakes at scale.
So I think they're the three areas that an organization needs to watch out for culturally. If you go too hard at AI, you're going to be tactful in those areas.